Okay, quick disclaimer to you guys, not being paid to do this. I'm just mainly using my honest opinion on this review as a consumer of a product, particularly the sneakers. Okay, so this is gonna be very raw, unedited review because I have not, made any script about it, so that you can really see the legitness of my reaction. So the moment I unboxed this pair, it was just crazy. The the level of the accuracies on the pair, on the New Balance branding, the attention to detail, the premiumness of the materials they use, the leather suede, the textiles, and of course the technology. Because not gonna lie, these are running shoes, so they put a lot of technology in here. I think it was the in-cup full-length midsole. And of course, the brandings, everything on these sneakers is so accurate. And, it's really hard to copy if you are producing fake products. And my advice is that you buy them on sale. So, for example, this one I paid around 150 euros instead of paying 230. So I have like almost around 100 euro discount. The same also with the JB brand. Just wait for them to go on sale, especially the GR ones, because at this time the demand is pretty low. Only the hype ones would be sold out. So if you're just wanting to have those sneakers that you want to wear straight away and you don't care if they get crease or they will be dirty, then just wait on sale and then buy them so that you can get your very best value for money on them sneakers. Okay, so build and quality, hands down, New Balance is slaying the JB brand on that particular aspect. Let's move into versatility, because to me this is pretty subjective. I also have a little bit of bias to the JB brand because, as a JB loyal fan, your confidence is growing with it. So the more you see it, the more you wear them, the more you are confident wearing them into the public. And the reason what's holding me to shift into another brand, it's because that I don't have the confidence to pull them off. So what I'm trying to show you right now are the same pants that I'm wearing with the JB all the time, and let's see if I can still pull them off, or is it giving me the same confidence that I get from the retros versus these running sneakers. And let's start first with my favorite of them all, the classic blue jeans. It's very timeless, and I usually wear this in the office. Not gonna lie, I love the look of the caramel sneakers versus the jeans that I'm wearing here. I can see myself wearing this all the time, especially if I am running late and I need to run, going to the office and going to the car. I think this would be a perfect combination from now on, because I will be testing these sneakers at least maybe for a few months, and let's see how it compares to the JB that I have been wearing as my daily sneakers. Another one is my favorite camo pants, the one I'm wearing right now. And to me, this is really good for autumn season and also for these sneakers. The sweet caramel, the light brown color is just, made for the autumn season. And I think they just match pretty nicely. This is gonna be my streetwear kind of outfit. Second would be another cargo pants, and one of my favorite on this channel because it just goes with everything. This is my olive cargo pants, bought them from H&M. I think it's just perfect. I really love the cut of these cargo pants because it just accentuates the silhouette of the sneakers, but not really super slim that somehow makes you look funny. Okay, so the fourth one would be loose cargo pants. This is corduroy, by the way, so it's good for chilly season. And I think it's nice as well. So I have no complaints here on my corduroy pants. And lastly, I know you guys will complain I don't like this, but I'm just want to try to show you how it looks like with skinny pants, and I'm not a fan of it, to be honest, but I'm just trying to show you what it looks like so you have an idea. If you are wearing skinny pants all the time and you're thinking that, oh, okay, probably I will try New Balance, then you will see the perspective of wearing skinny pants, New Balance. Not a fan of it, but just for the sake of showing you, I'm showing you a footage. Okay, so that was the skinny chinos right there. Versatility wise, I would say it's a tie, but I would still give a slight edge to the JB in terms of versatility, because like I said, I need to get used to wearing this all the time so that my mind conditioning would be different or somehow change. Okay, let's talk about the big elephant in the room, which is the comfort. And I think this is very obvious. These are made for running and for daily wear versus the JB that are made for just lounging or maybe for showing off, not for walking a lot and not for standing a lot. But still, I would save my judgment because I still need to wear this every day. I have been wearing the JBs for quite a while. I don't have issues with them wearing dailies. It's just when you do that quick sprinting because you're late, or you want to catch your train because you're late, that scenario the JB really fail because they're not made for those kind of stuff. And I really hope that New Balance could serve me better on those scenarios that I have mentioned. Not gonna lie, these sneakers are very light versus the JB, so that's +1 already. And of course, the midsole of this is just another story. The JB is just polyurethane. They are so heavy and they will crumble over time if you're not gonna wear them all the time. And what about lace swapping? I tried lace swapping the New Balance 992. As you can see here, I hope you can see the lace that I have put. This is the default, by the way. Just want to show you the default ones. This is the lace swap that I did. It's a tan brown lace and versus the default ones here. I would say it's quite difficult to lace swap the New Balance because the laces that they're using here is pretty premium, and it's so hard to get a replacement on this type of laces. On the JB brand, it's quite the opposite. They are super abundant in the market online, or if you want SB laces, you can always have it, or if you want the generic Jordan laces, you can always have it. But on these New Balance here, it's quite difficult. The ones that are close enough is from my Sauconys, and I'm showing you right now the swap that I did, which is I think it's a sand color. I used here on the 992s. It's pretty, but I still prefer the default laces of the New Balance. But if I can find something that is tan brown, the one that I have used here, that is the same quality with the New Balance default sneakers, I think this is pretty good lace swap that I did here. It just matches pretty nicely the uppers of the sneakers. Okay, so lace swapping, I have no issues at all with New Balance. It's just that I have difficulty finding replacement laces. Okay, last question. Are these value for money sneakers? Well, yes, if we are talking only on the build and quality, the materials that they used here, the technology the shoe have, then it is value for money sneakers. But there are also different ways to consider, for example, usage, because to me that's the best definition of value for money. Because the more I wear a sneaker, then that means I'm getting more value to that money I spent when I purchase the sneakers. So that's very dependent on person to person, because it really doesn't matter if this is having a technology that is built for daily activities or for running. If it doesn't fit my foot's anatomy, let's say I'm getting foot pain because when I'm wearing this, then it ends up not being worn all the time, so they will sit on the corner. So even if the Jordan is not having the superb technology, but somehow it fits your foot anatomy and you end up wearing the Jordan all the time, then the Jordan is having the best value for money. So I would say it's pretty complicated to answer. So in my case, to answer that question, I would wear this like probably for a few months, like I have mentioned earlier. And then if my body will get used to it and I would see a lot of difference from the Jordan brand and I'm ending up grabbing this all the time, then that would answer the question that in my case, this is the best value for money sneakers, hands down. Okay, so I hope that was fair enough to you guys, and I'm thinking it is fair because I'm not just giving a one-sided opinion in this matter. Hope you managed also to get some ideas, the outfits that I have shown you, the lace swaps that I did here. And as always, yeah, stay epic. And probably I will make a follow-up review when I finish wearing these sneakers for quite a while. Okay, we'll see you guys next time, and peace out all the time.